Centuries. Remember the TU? We're going to pronounce it as TU, right? Centuries. Centuries. A century is what? 100 years?
Every 100.
Every 100 years. Yeah, exactly. So we could say in the 14th, what?
Century.
In the 14th century, there was a disease known as the Black Plague. In the 19th century, we had the Industrial Revolution. 20th century, 21st century. So we're talking about a span of 100 years. Okay, so that covers in. Are we good so far? So let's recap. So in, we're going to use in for what?
In for parts of the day.
So we say what? We say what?
In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in the morning, in the early morning.
Can you say the early morning?
The early morning.
Okay, you know why, right? You know why it's the? Why?
The.
Why? Why is it the? Why?
Because we start with
Vowel.
vowel.
That's right. And why do we say the here? Why? Because this is
It's a consonant.
It's a consonant.
Oh.
Okay, great. We also use in for what?
Just month.
Just a month. For example,
In June.
in June. Or we can use it for just a
Year.
year. So we say in.
In 1978. Thank you very much.
Wow, that looks really good. Thank you, Sam. In
1978.
in 1978.
Or we can use 78.
There you go. Good. We also use in for the seasons.
Seasons.
So we say what? We say what? In
spring, in summer, in the fall, in the autumn.
in autumn. Just autumn.
In winter.
In winter. Or or you can say the winter as well. Are we good with this? Okay, great. We can use in for what? Decades.
Decades.
So we say
80s.
in the
In the 80s. In
1980s.
1980s.
Good.
In 90s.
In the.
In the 90s.
We gotta use the article.
In the 90s. In the 1990s. In the thousands.
2000s.
2000s.
Great. We can also use it for centuries.
Centuries.
So we say in the.
14th
I
century.
like your pronunciation. 14th. That sounds
14th.
perfect.
19th.
Wow, good job. That's amazing. Good job. I like your pronunciation. Okay? Yes? One last use. One last use. We can also use in for spans of time. Spans of time. Like, we're going to have a delicious taco only for excellent students. I'm sorry, if you're not here, you're losing out. We're going to have an excellent taco in about 10 minutes because I need to teach you about
In
art.
the class.
In the class, yes. So, to give you an idea of time, may I erase this here?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. So we're going to say, we're going to have a taco in 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes, right?
In about
Yeah,
minutes.
because I got to teach you the other prepositions. In about 10 minutes. So here to here is the span, right? 1 minute to 10 minutes. So we're going to have the taco in
about 10 minutes.
in about 10 minutes. Okay? Good. And the class will finish in about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. Are we good with this? Alright, let's move on to the other preposition, which is the preposition on. And when I think about the preposition on, guess what? I think about purple. I don't know why. So we're going to go on. And let's talk about on. Okay, let's talk about on. So in your booklet that you have there, let's take a look at some of the uses for on. Okay. Primarily, we're going to use on when we talk about the days of the week. Days of the week. So when we talk about the days of the week, right? So, when is your class? When is your class?
It's on Saturday.
So your class is on Saturday. On Saturday, right? If you wish to turn this into a routine, you just add an S.
Saturdays.
When is your class?
On Saturdays.
Do you have your class on weekdays, or do you have it on weekends?
On weekends.
Exactly. On routine on weekends. Do you come to class on weekdays?
No.
You don't come to class on weekdays. Routine? Yes. Weekdays. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The K kind of looks weird, right? Weekdays. Okay. Good. So we also use on when we talk about expressions like weekend, right? Weekend, the weekend, weekdays, etc. Okay? Wow, we've got a delicious drink as well. So we're going to have a hibiscus flower. Rosa Jamaica, hibiscus flower. Hibiscus flower. Juice.
Can you write that word? And what?
Oh my god, this is delicious. Hibiscus.
Business.
Hibiscus.
Had
Hey, I'm going to write that in just a second. Let's finish with the prepositions. So, on the weekend, as well, we use the preposition on. Okay? So, I have students who come to class. They come to class, for instance, on Tuesday. And on Thursday. So I've got students who come to class on Tuesday and
on Thursday.
on Thursday. Okay? On the weekends.
On weekends.
Right? Or we always use on. You could say on the weekends. If you want to be specific about the weekend, then you have to use the article. So you're going to say on the weekend. Here, being specific. So I'll see you on the weekend, which means on the weekend this weekend. Okay? Are we good so far?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's move on. So another use for on is when we talk about the dates. When we talk about dates, right? So can I erase this? May I erase this?
Yes.
Okay, good. When we talk about the dates. So let's get started with the dates. So with the dates, we're going to say, for instance, we're going to have, let's say, month plus the day. An example of this would be, let's say, July 4th. We're going to say on July 4th. On July 4th. Americans celebrate their independence, right? Month and day. On September 15th. On September 15th, Guatemalans celebrate their independence, right? So month and day. It could be also month plus the year. Okay? Month plus the year. So you could say on yeah, well I got September here. On September 2000 on September 2011 the World Trade Center collapsed, right? Sad moves. On let's say I started you could say I started university on January 2000. You could say I started university on January 2000. Okay, good. And once again, you can use the month plus the day plus the year now, the whole thing now, right? So your test is going to be on October 30th, 2019. So here we got the full date. On October 30th, 2019. Okay? But there's more. There's always more. When we also talk about the calendar date. When we talk about the calendar date. So, for instance, your bill is due, right? Your bill is due. And we're going to say what? On the 5th. Your bill is due on the 5th of every month. On the 5th.
On the 5th?
Yes.
Every month.
We expect your payment on the 12th of every month. Okay? So when you make reference to the calendar date, you're going to use on. Okay?
Mr. E,
Yes.
we can use by because it's a period of time
Yes, that's a good one. But by would be before.
before.
Before. So your payment has to be made by, let's say, by the 12th. That means before the 12th. Any day before the 12th. Good. So are we good with this use of the prepositions?
Yep.
Okay, let's recap. Now let's recap on using on. Okay? So we're going to use on for what?
Days of the week.
Days of the week. Examples? When do you come to class? When do you come to class?
On Sundays? On Saturdays?
On Saturdays. On Saturdays. Good. We use on with what? With the phrase weekend, right? Weekends, weekdays. So, examples?
We rest on Sundays
On Sundays or on
or on weekend.
on the weekend.
On the weekend.
On the weekend.
weekend.
We use on for
Days.
days. So don't get confused here because here we just use in for just a month. But we're going to use on for the dates. For dates. We're going to have month plus day. On July 4th. Month plus year. On September 2011. Month, day, and year. On October 30th, 2019. Calendar dates. For instance, your bill is due on the 5th. Okay? And that's how you guys use prepositions. The prepositions of time, for time, on, at, on, and in. Alright? So that's it. Now, we're going to practice in your worksheet. And thanks for watching Facebook. And I hope you can join the Academy pretty soon one day. And I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Boom. Au revoir. Au revoir.